So we're going to go through how to use Revolve on Onshape, and the best example of this is by making a sphere. So go ahead and open your document, and I'm going to be using the front plane. So create a sketch on your selected plane, and essentially to create a sphere, we're going to revolve a semicircle. And if you think about the way a sphere looks, it's basically a series of consecutive semicircles looped around an axis, and that's why we're going to be using the revolve feature. So first, we need our semicircle, obviously. But to do that, we're going to need a line. So go ahead and create a vertical line segment on your plane, and you can make a specific length too by using the dimension feature. So I could make my diameter 1 inch. And then to finish off your semicircle, you're going to use this feature, which is a 3-point arc, and select your first point, your second point, and then go out as much as you made your diameter. So for example, here I made my diameter 1 inch, so I need to make my radius half an inch. So go ahead and use the dimension feature to dimension this as half an inch. And the reason for this is so it preserves how straight and consecutive your semicircle looks. So if you were to have a diameter that is 1.5 but a radius that is 0.5, this is not going to produce a circle, it's going to produce an ellipse. So since we're trying to revolve a sphere, we're going to need to make sure that this is a circle that is straight. So obviously you can have any two ratios as long as it's double. So your radius could be 1 and then your diameter could be 2. It's really up to you. But yeah, so finish off your sketch and you should be able to select on your semicircle. But the next thing we need is a revolve axis. So select a new sketch, and it can be on the front plane as well. But make sure that when you create your new line, it goes directly through the line you created for your semicircle. And it's okay if this one's a little bit longer just because the axis doesn't impact the length or width or dimensions of the sphere in any way. So as you can see, mine is 1.617, even though the diameter was 1 inch. So go ahead and finish off your sketch, and now you should have something that looks around like this. So it should be a semicircle with a line that goes through. And so the next thing you need to do is select the revolve feature. And since we are creating a new solid, we should be okay to just set on the original settings. But for example, if you're trying to remove something by using the revolve feature, you'd select this and do the exact same procedure. But first, we need to select the face we want to revolve, which is going to be the semicircle. And the next thing, since it's giving you like a red arrow, you're going to need to select a revolve axis, which is this long line that we selected. And as you can see, you've already had a sphere form, and it's going to show you that it's revolved around the axis. And so you can create this by clicking the green check mark, and now you have your sphere.